Hey everyone, it's Nicole.
And Jamie.
Hope you are doing well and meow.
And meow.
She's wanting attention down here.
Yep.
So we have 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 guinea pigs. Never fails that one or all of them will need something during the live.
Here comes Wicket.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Wicket. Speak of the devil. So, yes, and I'm noticing way more glare in my new glasses, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know. This way I should not order glasses online ever again.
No, just
go in person. Just pay more. It's fine. Right? Pay for quality.
Yes.
So,
basically part of you for like a year or 2.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. Well, the prescription's like 7 months old.
Yeah.
8 months old. I had it done in December.
It
but
did take you a minute.
Everything's fine. Well, I got the glasses and then they weren't good because I could see everything like behind me. They had some like reflection patented thing or whatever, and you could see the reflection of everything behind you.
She had like a rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Nobody could sneak up on her.
For sure. Like Jamie, because he's like a ninja. He like sneaks up. So yeah, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I have 2 guinea pigs and 2 indoor cats, 1 outdoor cats and mud nuts. That's awesome. I know you have your guinea pigs. But yeah, so we might have more people on today because we have some big announcements to make, some changes. Changes are good, right? What's the saying? Like changes are hard, but they're good. Is there a saying?
There's I don't know. There's about a million sayings regarding
like change. But it being good and necessary.
Yeah.
Sometimes changes are necessary,
change
right?
Change is a sign of moving forward. There you go. I just made that up.
You just made that up. Yeah. What was it? Ashley said something yesterday, and I thought she quoted something. So that's what I was trying to think of. But yeah. So, yeah. So we'll get to those in a minute. I'll say hi to everyone. And then we'll get into it after a few minutes, just so people can join. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Helps with algorithms. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the bell button to be notified of future videos. Also doesn't cost you anything, but it does help the algorithms. If you comment on videos or follow, if you like stuff, then it helps and all those things. And I'm hoping to be able to get back to more recording and social media. Jamie actually helped declutter and take all of the random crap that was on my desk that was over here and set up my diamond painting that I've been working on.
And it's an angle now.
And
so
it's an angle.
More ergonomic.
Yeah, and doesn't hurt my neck as much because that's been like killing me. Is my neck. Yeah, because I've been working on like a flat surface and
like,
so
is that?
But yeah, so he got that set up.
I rehung the cover for the fan light too.
That's good. So get stuff off the floor and all that jazz. But yeah, so and then he set up like my little recording thing so that I could.
You know what I need to do is zip tie a little USB plug right here, so you can plug in different devices.
Yeah,
because then you can plug in that little mini fan and the mini vacuum and the vacuum.
Because everyone knows I'm gonna need the
vacuum pen.
Oh yeah, the vacuum pen, that would be good to have. Because I have a vacuum pen running from like over here to there. Is that the gold dust one that needed to go to the office?
No,
the keeper. No,
that's one I printed, but it came out.
Oh, it was a misprint.
Weird,
but it still works on that left-hand side. I can kind of see it. Yeah, it still works. Scratch and dent is what I always get, but it works. So, and yeah, all right. Let's say hi to people, and then we'll start getting into it. Which some of the news you kind of already know if you watched our last 2 lives, then you know a little bit about it already. And then there's some other things that are recent developments as of like 2 nights ago. So, or like 2 nights ago, night ago, 2 nights, 1, 2.
Your brain's just all over the place, isn't it?
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. It looks like that's
Nicole
a
got a new watch.
Yeah, and then subsequently we found my old one.
Yeah, I had lost it for a good
in a box
2
that
years.
had 4.0. No, the 4.0 trays were like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So it was in the box with, and we've been part of the big announcement is we're going to be moving to North Carolina. So if you guys have not been on any of the recent lives, that is one of the big ones, is we'll be moving to North Carolina. And so I was like trying to clean up the craft space and take stuff to the office that didn't need to be here. And so I took a box that had 4.0 trays in it. And the employee I was talking about, I was like, man, with all of these changes, I was like, I really should have worn my watch today because I'm sure my heart rate's high. And then she was like, did you need a watch? And I was like, huh? And then she like held up the watch and I was like, Jamie.
Yeah, I bought her a new. We had an old iPad laying around that wasn't getting used, so I actually used her old watch, which was like a Series 6 or a Series 7. It's like 5 years old, which to us that's pretty old for technology. To me,
yeah, to me, I'm like, whatever.
But I used her watch because she was never wearing it anyways to trade in for a free new Series 10 watch because Verizon was doing a deal. So I got a free watch out of that.
Because you went back to an iPhone.
Free.
So, yeah.
And then we used an old iPad that wasn't getting used to trade in for that.
Yeah.
So
now we have another.
Shifted stuff around, and then now we have another Apple Watch that we can do something with.
To sell it or trade it in for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donate it to your dad for
I know, right?
For monitoring his heart.
Yeah. So that's kind of why Jamie was like, we need to have you one of these because I have a couple family members now that are having heart stuff going on with them. And the only way that one of my family members knew that they were having a heart problem was because their heart rate monitor like skyrocketed and like wouldn't come down. And so, yeah. So my mom was like, are you wearing a watch? Like, you need to be wearing a watch. And so,
you're below 100 now.
Okay, we're good. But yeah, so long story short, so we don't have like, it's not like an exact timeline yet. We need to sell this house, which is why we're getting this house like picked up and organized and some things because we need to take pictures so that we can list this house for sale. So we're going to probably list it within like the next week. And then we need to sell this house so that we can buy a house there, or we might be going and staying at my dad's house for 3 months. He'll go stay at my aunt's house, her spare bedroom, because my aunt is with my Mima taking care of her still.
It's at 111 now.
Okay. I could feel it. It's increasing one word. So we why can't I finish?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna put this house, so we're gonna in a week put this house for sale. We're gonna look over in North Carolina. It's gonna be Franklin-ish area because that's where my family is. And then why do you look so sad? You interrupted me and now you look so sad.
Go ahead. I'm just waiting.
Waiting. And so my dad would move over to my aunt's house with his cat, and then we would stay at his house because we have the 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 guinea pigs for 3 months and look for a house. So that gives us time to find a house instead of like having to get one right now because there's houses on the market and a couple of them would be fine. And also the prices of houses like keep going down because interest rates are high. And so that's another thing is hoping like interest rates might get better. So we, for now, will still have the business here. We're trying to see if we're going to have it also be there and here, or if it will like just be here or just there. So there's a lot of things that are up in the air. We also, yesterday was one of our employees' last days at work. She gave us like 2.5 weeks notice that she needed to move back home to be with her family. And so so now we have 1 employee, and then we have George who fixes printers, but he's there randomly. So we have 1 employee instead of 2. So that's another big change that we're trying to navigate now, because that was like not something that was in our plans. We thought that we would like leave it for both of them to work while we're gone, but we don't really have as many orders currently right now, like most small businesses don't. And so the demand, like the orders can be fulfilled.
Yeah. So yeah, keep going if you want to.
Okay. Well, let me say hi because we haven't said hi to anyone yet.
Okay.
All right. So, Muttnuts, good to see you. Tamara, Diamonds and Dragonflies, Heather, Dragons and Diamond Dust. Hello, everyone. Glad to see you, she says. Or he, I can't remember if you told me what your name is and I forgot, or if you haven't told me yet. Diamonds and Doodads, Gail, Drama Feet, Free Dime Painter, hi M, Trudy. She asked me not to say what her full name is, so that's why I'm just saying M. Let's see, Lori W, Christine, Crystal, Anne is here, Raccoon Eyes, Kirsty, evening. I'll be working and lurking today. Antoinette says hello, interested in finding out what big announcements are coming, especially with what was discussed as potentials last week. Yep, that's part of it, Antoinette. Hi, Kathy, Heidi, Crafting with Mary. Good to see you. Pam is here. Thanks for modding. She says, happy Saturday shenanigans, everyone. Never been to one of our lives. We go off on a million tangents. We never really know what we're going to talk about. And so that's why we call it Shenanigans Saturday. Straw Bunny Milk, good to see you. Diamond Art Crafter, House of Miscellanea, good to see you. We were going to be on her live tonight, but because that's the one we were supposed to be on last week, Naomi's, but then her phone broke. And so now we're not able to be on her live tonight. And then we're going to be traveling. So that's another thing is my dad's birthday, which now we really want to be there and find out what's going on with him in person and see everyone is August 26th. So we're leaving next Friday or Saturday? Friday or Saturday? Friday. We're leaving Friday. Okay.
The
so
22nd.
We're leaving the 22nd and then we'll be gone till the 7th. Unless something happens and we need to come back. But my Mima and Pop-Up's 70th anniversary would have been September 3rd. And so we want to be there for my Mima for that. Excuse me, and family. And so that's the plan to, we're going to drive through, stop in Alabama, see my stepdad and my stepmom, and then go through to Atlanta, stop with my grandparents and then see them and then drive up to my dad's, and then see my grandparents. We have not seen the new baby because my cousins had their baby after I left, the last time after I was there, after my pop-up passed. So we haven't seen the new baby, so we get to see a new baby. And then Pam is going to come visit us on that Saturday and she gets to come earlier. So then they get to visit longer. Cause remember, normally I only get her like over dinner to visit. So Jamie has never actually met Pam in person. So they'll get to meet and then we'll get to spend the day, doing something. So I haven't talked to my dad yet, so we'll see. But yeah, so we are going to be gone for 2 weeks. So our employee is going to be handling things, which is not like abnormal that she handles things while we're gone. And then we will handle stuff remotely. So Rachel, good to see you. Wicked Kitty Princess. One of all the ways something, one of all ways want something when I'm busy. Oh yeah, no, you're like Orion's here right now. So we've already got 3 animals. Oh, now Cleo's coming. She's jealous. Oh, there's Orion. Atlas got sprayed by a skunk last night, said Heather. Oh no, that's not good. Antoinette, I have a question. Will you also be making a specific tray for Bella Art Spaghetti Peeling, or would any of the Halloween trays be considered event trays? So any of the Halloween trays count as event trays. I've been posting them in the Facebook group and saying like, if you purchase one of these, then they will be extra entry into the giveaways. So any of those will count. We're trying to not have like a DP like specific tray. That way you can use them like all year round kind of stuff, where like for another vet and it doesn't have to be like specific to Bella Art Spaghetti Peeling. Rebecca's here. Good to see you. Let's see. Pam says just able to listen, but happy to be here. Jenny Fig. Good to see you. Not sure if we've seen you here before. Linda, Amy W. My hair looks cute. I know it's down. Like it's down and it's long. Jamie had to do some of my undercut. He did that yesterday. But I still need to go and get my hair like cut and thinned out because it's getting very heavy.
I offer barber services, but not stylist services.
Yeah. As long as it can be done with a what do you call it? Razor, then he could do it. Otherwise, not really. So yeah, and then I got a shower. My hair is thick, so it stays wet for a while if I don't hair dry it. So the shower was like over 2 hours, like 2 hours ago, and it's still wet. So I got to remember to post my progress for Beat the Heat. Yeah, no, it's fine, Mutt Nuts. That's why we said like there's a lot going on. And so the Beat the Heat event would just be random giveaways and stuff like that. Cat would be random giveaways and stuff because because there's just so much going on. Now there's even more going on. So Wendy K, good to see you. Cindy, Barbara Diamond Art, Paul Freed, hello, Jamie and Nicole, seeing Alice Cooper tonight up in North Pennsylvania. No more Mr. Nice Guy, can't wait. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Jackie Unger, good to see you. Liette, glad to have you here. Just listening for a bit on the road for my husband's work today, said Rebecca. Yay, closer to me, says Heather. Yeah, a lot of people are on the East Coast. So, yeah.
Well, the population density is higher in the East than the West. So that makes sense statistically.
Does it? Okay. Michelle, good to see you. Rebecca. So, hopefully I answered your question. If not, let me know. But, like, there's not, like, a specific set time frame. But, like, we're making moves to make a move. Let's see. But alert services to his A. Oh, gotcha. The Fitbit. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing the watch. So it sounds like you didn't window shop a new house while there. Oh, we haven't been there yet. So we're going to go check out houses. Wow, really, Orion? He's marking my chair. We are going to check out houses while we're in North Carolina. So that is the 26th to the like 3rd or 4th, something like that. And we will go look at houses while we're there. Jen M, good to see you. Shelly, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. Stupid phone. I know. I hate phones. Bones to not be hit. I know. We'll do another one. Let's see. I had my mom cut my hair short the other day. Oh yeah, I know. I would love to just chop it all off, but she was like, no.
You're so pretty with it, Mom.
But it's so heavy. I have neck problems already. Donna Bird, good to see you. I miss you. I'm so glad that I got to see you at the retreat and spend time with you. Answer and I placed an order last night that I've been building for a while with the tray sales and some of the Halloween trays. Jimmy made very happy with the vampire tray. Isn't it so cute? We were going to do like separate ones or do them together. And we were just like, let's just do them together. So we will show you some of the new things that got listed for anyone who missed those. Katrina, good to see you. Dana, hello. Let's see. I messed up the dates in my head and thought you'd already left and come back. Not yet. Dana said East Coast is awesome. Yeah. So while we're talking about it, I'm going to show you the new stuff that we had listed this week so that we can show everyone who is here. Really, what are you doing to me, computer? All right. So share screen. All right. So we have these, so we'll show those afterwards. But as far as the trays, we got a whole bunch of new trays listed. So we have jack-o'-lantern trays, and there is a cover reminder as well. So there is, why does that cover reminder show? Oh, down here. That's fine. No, it's not attached to it.
Click on with magnet.
Oh, man, it's all the way down there?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. That's complicated.
I'll have to fix it.
Maybe like move it up so that one shows.
The correct one was not copied when this one was created.
Oh, okay.
So it's out of order.
Gotcha. So we have a jack-o'-lanterns tray. So again, if you purchase these trays, then they will count as a double entry into the Bella Art Spooky DP along, which can one of the mods put a link into the Bella Art DP along? Or maybe I can. I'll put a link in. Hold on 2 seconds. So we have our Bella Arts DP Long that is happening, or not Bella Arts DP Long, that is another one, but Bella Arts Spooky DP Long that is happening September to October. And while we're out of town, we won't be doing any giveaways for that. But then once we're back, we will be. So here is to join the Facebook group for that event. So come join that event. And we actually have a bunch of sponsors. So we have featured. Where's the other one? Oh, like Facebook's like done some changes recently. Anyone else notice that? Drives me nuts. Let's see, new post. Oh, here we go. All right. So for the event, we have us as sponsors. We have Bistro Blanks, Crafts of Crashly, Butterfly Effect Wares, Wendy K's Designs, which is in the chat, Diamond Painting Daily, the Diamond Design Company, the Zamora Boys, Knox River Art, Tracy's DP World, and then Heather from Diamonds and Dragonflies, who's also in the chat, is going to be donating something for the event. So with our events, if you do the let's see, if you do a Bella Art Diamonds canvas, then it will count as double entries. And then if you purchase one of the trays that I'm going to talk about, then that also counts as a extra entry as well. So we have the jack-o'-lantern tray, and then we have the vampire couple tray. And then we also have
better together than apart.
Yeah, they did. So we have the cover minder that matches that. And then we have, is this the one that you designed or I designed? We both designed? We designed that one together, right?
Maybe.
What's the one that I did? Or you did the jack-o'-lanterns? The truck's not even listed yet. We didn't get the truck listed.
Oh, it's not?
No. She took pictures, but I guess she didn't list it yet because I don't see it here. The haunted house. Did we work on this one together? I don't know. Anyways, the haunted house glows in the dark. So this is how it looks. I think so. So this is how it looks not glowing. And then this is how it looks glowing. And the green is pretty bright. So Jamie made it to where
brighter.
The blue is brighter.
Much brighter.
Okay, so they are glow in the dark trays. So this would count as double entry into the giveaways for Bella Art Spooky DP Along. And then we have the Happy Cauldron, which I made this one. And by made it, I came up with it, but then Jamie finished and did all the hard stuff. And then it actually glows in the dark too. And so this is how it looks not glowing. And then this is how it looks glowing. Man, that picture's really fuzzy. I guess because it was in the dark.
It was dark, yeah.
But yeah, so that's how it looks. Super cute. And then we also have a truck one that I made that was printed and pictures got taken. But again, our employee, one of them, her last day was yesterday. And so she had a lot of stuff that she was working on. And so she wasn't able to create the listing. So I'll work on doing that. And then in case you guys missed it, we're doing a sale because we need to like make room. There's so many listings. It is definitely hard to keep up, running out of filament, all that good stuff. So with the diamond painting trays, any of them that are labeled translucent. So if you go to 3.2 translucent, so any of these here that are translucent trays, so these are 30% off. Yeah, so these are 30% off right now. So once you add it to the cart, which I think that color is sold out. So once you add to cart and then look in the cart, you'll see the discount right there. There's the discount right here. Okay, so once you add it to the cart, then it will show the discount. We are running low on colors already. So I know that translucent purple is now sold out. The seismic red is now sold out. The heavy water blue is sold out. And some of these others, we only have like one roll on hand. So they are going to run out. Pearlescent neon green is sold out. So translucent is one, and then 3.2 matte or mate, however you call it. So these three listings, they are on sale once you add them to cart. Bubblegum pink and hot pink are sold out. And then I know the yellow is still there. Oh, why'd you go all the way back, computer? And then I think grape purple is sold out. And then the other color is the marble. So 3.2 marble, which I also sent out an email, and it should have links to all of these as well. So the vanilla, blueberry, and large and small are already sold out. And then these other ones. So make sure that sale ends tonight. Yeah, it ends tonight at 5 p.m. I think that's what I said. No, it ends tonight.
Okay.
I put it in the Facebook group. Yeah. So the sale ends tonight at 5 p.m. Yes, so that we could announce it during the live. Okay. So that's how we did it. So this sale ends at 5 p.m. and there's going to be another sale that is going to overlap it, which we will talk about in a second. The other thing that was new is these guys. Is that it? I know we have the trays. You're going to show the tray? And then we also have some new, whatchamacallit, turtle straw buddies. So we have it drop tested. So this is the pale blue elixir. So we have this one, straw buddy, and then we have witchcraft is the other one. So that is the new purple straw buddies that are listed on the website. So you can purchase those guys. And all of the straw buddies you can find by going to the website. And then 3D printed items, articulated guardians, and straw buddies, and you can find them all. Oh, and if you guys didn't see, the Halloween McBucket straw buddies are on here too. So that is where you can find these little guys. This was a free file that someone created like 5 years ago. We actually did these as cover minders before, where Jamie did the work to like separate the lid and then have like a little, whatchamacallit on it. Do you want to send me the picture on Facebook and then I can open it?
Or you can open Discord.
Oh, I can open Discord. Yeah. So I'll do that in a second. So we did these as cover minders before, but so you have the white ghost, you've got the green goblin, the purple witch. Trash throw containers. Yeah. And
with a removable lid and a handle.
Yeah, the little handle. Yeah, it's cute.
Do you guys want those again?
Yeah.
Would you be interested if we made those?
Them. And then we also have Heather had requested a which I know that Anna wanted it too, was a dragonfly articulated straw buddy. So we have one of those now, so you can see the straw buddy. And these
purple and green
are big. So indigo, golden sparkle, and green apple. They're the same size as if you got it as an articulated item. We just put the hole through so that the straw could go through it. So that's why it is pricier than the other ones, because it is a big one.
It is $1 less because it has a hole in its head, though.
Oh yeah, true. Which it shouldn't even be. There's not like $1 worth it to put the hole in his head, but that's fine. Yeah, the boo buckets. I know, aren't they cute? So all right, so we have those for you guys to purchase, and then Jamie sent or told me where to find the truck tray. So we're gonna have the truck listed. Listing photos in here.
Do the last picture. There you go.
This one?
Yeah.
Isn't that fuzzy? No.
Okay.
No. So this.
Do you need new glasses again?
Maybe. It looks fuzzy compared to the other ones. So this is the truck one that I created that we are going to have listed for sale soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
When are you gonna list it? Like after the live?
Sure.
Okay. So after the live, we'll list it. And yes. So that is going to be today. And then I'll read through the chat real quick, and then my heart rate's going to increase, and Jamie can talk about the rest of it. I was thinking dad when I said that. So that's why I said and Dak. And my vein specialist appointment is Monday. I have to go like every 6 months and get ultrasounds done for them. Let's see. All right. East Coast is awesome. Yes. Lori said she's going to catch the replay if there are any giveaways. Congrats to the winners in advance. Cheryl said there's Muttnut being #1. I know. Muttnuts, like, I think they give you more points if you're the first person in here to comment. So, like, Muttnuts is like first person in here to comment. Naomi says 64 people watching and only 30 likes. Come on, people. Yeah. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It helps with algorithms. Doesn't cost you anything. You just should go like down below and there's like a little like button. It takes you like 0.1 second probably. Or how many seconds does it take to move your mouse? Like 0.2 seconds?
From where to where?
I don't know.
What's
from
the
like
resolution
here
of
to
the
there.
screen?
From
What's the DPI speed of
okay,
there?
under 1 second, it should take you to move your mouse and click the like button, and it helps with everything. So what color is the main tray? You talking about the jack-o'-lanterns? Where were they? Were they over here again? Are you talking about the jack-o'-lantern, Cheryl?
Oh, what gets still outside?
Oh, you let them outside. The jack-o'-lanterns, so this one, I'm sure this time it said. So the jack-o'-lanterns, it's a super critical brown tray. It's kind of like a sparkly brown color. And then the vampires are iron red for these. And then this is glow in the dark green for this tray. And then this one is black. So that is the colors for those trays. So hopefully one of those trays is what you were asking about. Boop that like button like a cute little puppy. I try to do that to Wicca. I try to boop him on the nose and he like will not have it. So let's see. With Linam, wow, that's from DAC. Yeah. So any kits works for the Bella Art Spooky DP Long. You just get an extra entry if you're working on a Bella Art Diamonds canvas. So yes, any and all count. So you can enter. You just get extra entries for the other one. Crashly, good to see you. What's up, my party people? Liz says, I bought the cauldron, the haunted house. They're so cute. Yay. Thanks for purchasing. Antoinette, would it be possible to have those items show up under discounted items when going to the shop and then discount them? Let me see. Can you put the translucent whatever, can you put it under the discounted items collection real quick? Jamie might be able to do that. So hold on 2 seconds, Antoinette. But basically, if you search 3.2 translucent, 3.2 matte or mate, and 3.2 marble, then you'll find the listings. Once I have money again, I plan on getting the hot house and cauldron trays, said Rachel. Anne said, I'm all about the boo buckets. Heidi said yes. Anna did order her dragonfly. So did Heather. Trash minder buckets. Oh, people wanted the trash minder buckets again. You said it. Now you have to do it. Yes, please. The nugget buckets. DP gal. Dawn, good to see you. It has been a minute. Good to see you. Your strawberries are so cute, aren't they? I love the new strawberries. They came out nice, the truck tray. Thank you, Cheryl. He did some work because like it still had artifacts and stuff in it. So that's where I said like I created, but then like Jamie does all of the technical stuff with it to fix the Halloween bucket. Yeah, there's already a discontinued. It's right here under 3D printed items and discounted item.
Discounted.
Yeah, that's what I meant. COU.
It's not a collection.
But it is a collection because it shows up right there. Where are you looking?
I'm trying to add it to a collection.
No, you don't add it to the collection. You find the collection. Where are you trying to do product?
Manually do it?
Yeah, collections.
Okay.
And then find the discounted. DI. That one. And then I guess you can delete all those. Well, they're all just go up here, add another collection, and then just do contains 3.2 translucent space translucent. And then you like hit enter. And it should find them to where they show up. It might show up like further down. Show more products. You might have to like refresh it too. You might have to refresh like I said, hit the refresh button.
I don't need to save it.
Well, it automatically saves. There's no save button there. Now scroll down. Why don't you just delete all this?
See if it's there.
Okay. Like you could just delete all the other ones too. Oh yeah, there you go. And then 3.2 marble. Okay, so it's showing up under there. At least the translucent, and we'll add the other ones. Sorry, still not 100%. I'll watch the replay. Okay, good to see you. I am everywhere. Let's see. Absolutely love the tray truck. The glow in the dark cauldron. Yeah, it's really cute. I did that one. I love that the vampire tray is called iron red color, isn't it? Yeah, it was a good color. Isn't it licensed kits only? Yeah, it's licensed kits only, which I guess I should have specified that. So as long as it is a licensed kit, then it counts. Rebecca says her jack-o'-lantern is on the way. So once we get the link to this, then this is where you'll be able to find the things. Does anybody have any questions so far? And then I'm sure you guys are going to have a million questions after our next announcement. So stay tuned on that one. We're getting to it shortly. All right, the marble's there. So once Jamie gets added, so this is where, if you click on that link, is where you can find the trays that are going to be discontinued. So they're going to be discontinued at 5 p.m. tonight, which means that's 3 hours from now. So when you add them to the cart, they are 30% off. Until 30% off until 5 p.m. MDT tonight. So make sure that you get those, because then they will be removed off of the website so that we can, because we're creating so many new things and there are so many listings, and running out of filament, there's no reason to like keep them on there and have to order like one roll at a time. That's like way more expensive. And with, it's not there. The other ones are not there.
What other ones?
The matte ones.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? I said I'm waiting on the other one, and you were still on your phone, so I thought you were doing it. You love the happy little cauldron too. Yep. Heidi, we won't figure that out till Monday. So if you want to order with the sale, and then we can figure that out on Monday, but like we're not at the office to know like how much filament's left, and there's nobody at the office. So if you would like to place your order with the sale, and then we can figure that out on Monday, just put in a note.
Okay, at the
because it definitely won't be before then, because we got stuff to do right after the live, like eat. There we go. No, that's only one. There should be 3 listings that show up under mate. You put 3.2?
Yeah. Give it a second. Unless it's spelled differently. It's 3.2 MATTE, right?
Yeah, see, there's 3 listings. Oh, this one's Matt. Oh, put mate 2.2.
Okay.
Put that in. What are you doing? Do you want me to type it? MATTE 2.2. And then this one is, oh, this one is MATTE 2.2. Oh, yeah. So no, it'll take care of it. You just put that in.
Okay.
I forget. You just put that in.
I was typing and then you said, oh, so I stopped.
Right. So now they should show up. Those are labeled differently.
Okay.
All right. Now they all show up. So if you go to the discount tab, 3D printed, and then go to discounted items, then you'll be able to find them right there. And those are the ones that are 30% off until 5 p.m. And then they'll be taken off of the website. All right. So for the other.
So one of the reasons we're discontinuing some trays is because we're trying to simplify inventory, make things a little bit easier for Ashley by herself to manage. And then we're also looking at moving. So we need to make sure that.
Do you want to recap that real quick for the people who are like just
Sure.
joining?
So we're looking at moving to North Carolina, which means that a lot of the 3D printing and diamond painting stuff will have to be handled remotely. We still have our commercial building here with our one employee. We're going to try and see how well she's able to manage that, plus us remotely with customer service and stuff like that. And we do have another very part-time employee that can come over and help reset printers if necessary. But
he's in the military, so
suffice it to say, we need to make some changes with how we're doing diamond paintings for a couple reasons. That reason I just stated about us moving, and then also orders are dwindling down a little bit, so we can't place big orders anymore. So it doesn't really make as much sense as it used to have a lot of inventory here. And if we're going to be in 2 different locations, then it's a lot better for us to just switch back to what we originally were at, which was a drop shipping model. It won't actually affect the time that U.S. customers will get their diamond paintings as much as you think. Sometimes it'll actually get to you faster. And the only thing it will affect is maybe the shipping costs will go up a little, but even that won't be too much, because one of the things we've been dealing with our current supplier is prices have been steadily going up. So we have been making less money,
especially
to the point where it's barely even worth it anymore. Rendering costs are going up. And then we've also just been having some communication issues.
If you're waiting on your pre-orders, they've taken this one is like sometimes some of it's like over that 3-month window because they took so long to like produce it and it gets sent here. So
because we care so much about how fast you get stuff and how fast we're able to produce stuff, and also the cost, because we're in a business, we have to make money, or we're just insane for doing this at all.
Yeah.
We already are insane because the diamond painting side is almost just barely not running at a loss. If we didn't have the 3D printing business, we wouldn't be able to survive on the diamond painting business part alone. So moving to drop shipping, less risk on our part. We're putting a lot less money up front to buy stuff, so it makes a lot more sense for us.
And we can produce more.
We can produce more, but we're going to have to change suppliers for quality control issues, for cost issues,
time
and timing. We're going to have to change suppliers. So we're transitioning to a new supplier, which means that a lot of the kits that we currently have are going to be discontinued. We're going to delist them. And we may get some of them re-rendered with a new supplier. We may not. Because of proprietary reasons, they claim they're not releasing the raw files for the renderings that we can give to the new supplier. So anything we do any old kits will have to be re-rendered for the new supplier. Luckily, the new supplier is a lot more reasonable than the previous supplier. So we're working on that transition right now. So
this happened as of like 2 days ago that this came to a head. So it was like the original supplier was like trying to say they would lower pricing. Go ahead.
So we don't want to get into too much of the back and forth that we've had with the suppliers, because
this is why it's last minute. I'm trying to explain, like, this is why it's last minute, is like I tried really hard to get the files from them, but apparently it's common practice that they don't want to turn over the files, because then you can just have them be produced at the new company, and you're like, kind of pigeonholed.
Do we want to share our 3D files with other people? We generally don't do that.
Yeah, but they didn't pay for them, so we paid for these artworks to be rendered.
Yeah,
so this is like a whole other thing.
There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing you guys can do about it. I want to get to
this is why it's last minute. Is because you've made me so.
I just want to get to how it's
shutting me down.
I just want to get to how it's affecting the customers.
You're shutting me down when I'm trying to explain why this is so last minute. So we don't have access to the previous renderings because they want us to still have to go through them to produce those images. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one last final order. So this is where I'm getting to it. And I would have got to it faster if you kept shutting me down.
That's exactly what I was about to say. But okay.
Okay. So anyways, we're husband and wife, in case you didn't know. So we are going to put one final order in with them at the 24th. So what we're going to do is we're doing a sale. So it'll start at 5 p.m. Is we are going to do a sale on all of the artworks that are currently listed. So even ones that are pre-order and stuff like that, I can't show you right now, but once you add them to the cart, there will be a 20% discount. This counts for internationals and US. So this is for all customers that this is going to change. And so if you would like to purchase any of the artworks, then you would just add it to the cart and there will be a 20% off. So that is for on-hand kits. And if an on-hand kit sells out before the 24th, I will list that as a pre-order. And then we will put that final order in with them next Sunday, which is the 24th, after that 5 p.m. deadline. So I will export them, get them in order, send that over to the supplier, the previous one, so that they can start working on that. We are already going to be working with the new supplier on re-rendering the renderings that we had just finished, that they will not turn over. So we are going to work on those because those are artworks we haven't released. We will be internet, pretty much most of them, like 100, like there's probably 95% that we will not re-render because a lot of them have been sitting on our shelves already. A lot of the new releases haven't been selling out and we don't even have that many on hand. So like they're not selling out and it would cost us a lot to re-render them, which the new supplier is working with us and giving us a little bit of discount on re-rendering, but we would have to purchase a bigger amount than we normally do. And we can't purchase that amount because they haven't been selling anyways. So pretty much you can guarantee like 95% of these we will not re-render.
Yeah. And we're going to go into the statistics, not with you guys, but we're gonna look at our past order histories and see what has been more consistently selling and what hasn't, so we can sort of determine what the demand is, and then we will relist. We'll start relisting the most popular ones
once they're done, but we're going to be listing new ones first. Like that's going to be our priority, is rendering new ones with the new supplier, not working on re-renderings yet.
And then we might do something like do a batch of
look at the hummingbird.
Oh yeah, look at the hummingbird. We might do something like share a batch of the old diamond painting kits on Facebook, and you guys can vote for what is most popular down the road.
Yeah.
We might do something like that, but for now, it's going to be kind of a reset button.
Because even pre-orders, you guys haven't really been purchasing them. So that's another issue we've had with the current suppliers. We're not bringing them enough volume. So we're not a priority anymore.
And our pre-order time is such a long turnaround.
Because we're not a priority, so they're taking forever.
So if we do this with this, when we move to our new supplier, it's no longer going to be any sort of pre-order thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be, if we run out, or we're not going to run out. It's just going to be, you order it, it goes to the supplier, they fill it.
They can do on demand, and they can do on demand with the pre-cut stickers, whereas the original one was like we were going to have to pay extra because they were going to have to cut them by hand because otherwise they have to order a certain amount. And it's just all these things.
No more waiting for months for
your kits. Yeah. So we do have some new images that are on their way already to us. So those will get added to the website, but they will be like whatever we have on hand. And then if those sell out quickly, then maybe those are ones that we would re-render if we can get enough people that would want us to re-render it. Because right now it's either paying for a render or ordering 20 kits or 20 kits. I think it was 25 kits in order to not have to pay the rendering fee, which is still like, we're still paying an amount, kind of thing. So they'll be produced as they're ordered, not in advance. And they're supposed to be a lot faster. They are, the supplier that we're moving to is with some other small businesses. Not going to go into it because that's their deal to say who it is. So they are with other small businesses. So that's the kit that I have been working on the last like 3 days, because it was like all of this kind of came to a head. So I started working on a canvas that I had from that supplier, because I had purchased it from a small business. And so I was able to test the quality. Now it will not have the 16 facet drills, but honestly, the original supplier was supposed to be including more of the 16 facet drills in their kits, and they weren't.
That's only been a small percentage. So everyone's been getting mixed drills in there.
And a lot of people don't like that they're getting like mixed facets in them. So it's just, it's a decision that had to be made. So,
so consistent quality over inconsistency.
Yeah. The Reagan kits that were on pre-order. So we ordered, so the Hanalins that we haven't released, that's going to be one of the ones that we will work on rendering. I do have to pay for the re-rendering of one of them because I am still trying to demand that we get the files for those, but we'll see how that happens. We might have to go through Alibaba and get our money back for that. But anyways, so that would be one of the ones that we were working on, as well as the one that we were supposed to release a while ago. And now I feel even worse about myself for not releasing those sooner, but it's fine. Everything's fine. So that we will have to work on releasing, although we could probably put one final order. Oh, I could get that Hannah Lynn posted today, and then we could do one final order for those. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to work on before 5 p.m. I'm going to list that Hannah Lynn that I showed it last week for you guys. So I will get that listed because that is part of what we can put in for that final order with the suppliers. So I'll give a week for you guys to order that kit. So it'll be up there at 5 p.m. and I guess it'll be on sale because all the other ones are on sale and I can't specify that it's not going to be on sale. So it's going to be on sale. So I can't specify it. So that new kit that I'm going to be listing from Hannah Lynn, that one is just going to be an automatic 20% off, as well as all of the others. So we have 333 products
42.
Is what it's showing. Oh, well, it shows 333.
Oh yeah, that's right. Some of them were the
mystery boxes.
things.
Yeah. So there's 333 to look through. So 333. So we added it back on. So if you purchase the on hand, that's what we have on hand. It will be 20% off as of 5 p.m., which is about 2.5 hours from now. So you will see that discount when it hits 5 p.m. That's an automatic discount that is going to go on there. So any on hand. And then if it is a pre-order, so I think, is this pre-order tea time? Yeah. So tea time pre-order will also be 20% off for you guys. And then the international. So when you click on the international, that is also going to be 20% off. So we're going to put one final order in on the 24th. So you will have like a week and a day to put in your order for the kits. And then we will put in that final order. And then we will work on, I guess, delisting everything or putting them 0 out or something. I don't know what we're going to do. Archiving them, something. So, and then we will already work with the new supplier to start rendering some new images. And for now, we're still going to get them shipped to us. We're transitioning because we also want to make sure that I had 2 kits to work on. They were the same, but we just want to make sure that 100% the quality is there. There's no issues, quality control issues. So for the first like couple rounds, we're still going to have the kits sent to us, but they should be able to produce them. Like the renderings, they said they would get them to us within like 2 to 3 days, where we've been waiting like 2 months on rendering with the other ones. And then we have been, with the edits to them, those have been taking like another month. So it's like 3 months to get one image, which is insane. So they're doing like 2 to 3 days. If I give them edits, which I told them I have edits, then they will get the edits done within the same day or the next day, they said. So we should be able to produce images much faster. So we will have them still sent here because the new supplier is also giving us, like, if we purchase a certain amount, then they will discount the renderings to kind of help us with like the cost of shifting over. And so, of
course, they want our business.
Well, yeah. And and then the previous suppliers like, no, we can still do it. And blah, blah, blah. We're like, no, we're done. So, so that is what's happening. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's happening with my heart rate right now. So that is what's happening. If you order the in stock and pre-order, it'll be the same way, Heather. So same way as before, the whole order will not ship until the pre-order is here because you're only paying for shipping once. So it's going to be the same way. We're hoping that they will produce this last batch quickly. They said they would do it within like a week or two, but who knows? It's been taking them like a month to produce, or two things situations been taking way too long. So it will be a pre-order. We'll say it's 2 to 3 months, same things. Yes, the drills are still in bags. So the drills are still in bags. The toolkit should be exactly the same. I'm still talking to the new supplier just to make sure that we're on the same page now that we are shifting over to them. Our previous supplier is also holding our diamond painting kits that we have on hand hostage because they say that they have 16 facet drills in them. And so we're saying, okay, take those out and then turn the things over. So they said with next week, they'll get me the numbers of the kits and they'll get me how many, that's the other thing is like, I don't know what's on hand. Like inventory is not like giving it to us. So yeah, not in time for LSR. Yeah, no, Cheryl, not in time for LSR. So don't use the free shipping code for the Lone Star Retreat because if you order a pre-order, they're not going to be here in time.
Yeah.
So if you want to order on hand, then I can deliver them to the LSR and you can use the code. But if I am not, if they're not on hand, then you want to separate them out. Is there something?
We might get some of the new kits in time.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, some of the ones that were on the way. So we actually did the diamond painting for the Lone Star Retreat, and that one that was sent a week later than the other one is already tracking and will be here Wednesday. And the pre-orders that we've been waiting on 3 months for and were sent a week earlier are still not tracking. So we're like, please, dear God, don't let this be like the one package that gets lost. It's not that much. Like the one package out of all the packages that would get lost. So that would just be, that would be loads of fun. But anyway, so we are still waiting on those. What is this wood? I don't know. Go find wood.
This is cardboard.
It's faux wood. But yeah, so the LSR kits we will have like way early and we'll have them, but we don't have those pre-orders that we've been waiting on because it took them forever to send them. So looking forward to you guys being able to get kits out quicker. Yes, that would be fantastic. Elisa, good to see you. There's a few people with the name Elisa. So now I said that right, Elisa, right? Because there's a few people that have that spelling and that's how one of the people said to say it. So the drills will still be in bags.
Yeah.
The toolkit should be exactly the same. They even said that they will 3D print our trays so that we don't have to pay like a couple $100s to ship them to China. And so they can print our trays that go in with them. So they would still have the trays. And then they would still have the soft canvas. It'll still have the flipped legend, the thick cover, which this one has the thicker cover like we used to have, whereas the current supplier, they were like, it was getting thinner, although it wasn't thin as something, but it was getting thinner. So it will have the thicker canvas again. And then what else will it have? It'll have the dust cover. It'll come in branded boxes. Yeah. Anything else?
Pretty much.
It pretty much has everything. Yeah.
No change.
And with the exception of the 16 facet drills, they use the same supplier. So yeah. So the drills should be the same.
I wonder if we should like have them include these too.
No, stop it. Yes, it is great. Okay, Michelle arrived late. We're going to recap for you very quickly. We'll be moving to North Carolina. We do not have a set deadline on this, but we are going in a week and a half to visit family, be there for my dad's birthday, be there for my Mima, and what would have been my Mima and Papa's 70th anniversary. And we're going to go house hunting while we're there. We've already been looking on Zillow and stuff, but we'll go see things in person. Tammy, good to see you. Same boxes, yes. So we will be moving, and so we have had to figure out adjustments to things. We are discontinuing some of the colors for trays, so you can purchase them by tonight at 5 p.m., which is 2.5 hours from now. And you can go to 3D printed items, discounted items, and once you add them to the cart, you will see the discount. So all of these colors that are here, whatever is left in stock, some of them had sold out. They're going to be 20% off, and that goes until 5 p.m. Then at 5 p.m., there will be a sale on all of our diamond paintings because we are switching suppliers. Things are going to get better. There's an adjustment period always, but we will likely not be rendering most of these diamond painting kits. So if they are on hand, pre-order or international, there is going to be an automatic code that will apply and they will be 20% off. They will be 20% off until August 24th at 5 p.m. That way we can place a final order with the previous supplier and get those in. We do have some images that were already on the way, so we will release those. And depending on how they sell, then we may do re-renderings of those and maybe not. But everything is currently listed either on on hand or pre-order. If you order on hand and pre-order, then those will be sent when the pre-orders get here. But if you purchase on hand, they'll be 20% off and they can be sent. And all of these images that you see, which is 333 products, as you can see right here, will likely not be offered again. We will, of course, have, things in the coming weeks on would you want us to re-render this? Maybe we can have people pay a deposit to help with the rendering or something along those lines, or just because people do polls and they don't do anything.
We'll
people
definitely have to have the new Emma Casey one re-rendered.
Yes, I know. And I'm really upset about that one because they wouldn't even finish. I kept having edits for them and whoever is doing that edit. So we already have images that we paid to render with the previous supplier that they're not turning the files over to us. And so we will have to re-render those that we just sent to render or were already approved, but we hadn't produced them yet or things like that. And so we will have to redo those. And that's just kind of what it is. There will be a Hannah Lynn that I am listing by 5 p.m. today. That one will also be 20% off. And that one you will also have the week to purchase. And that is going to be put in with the order for these kits. Mini kits are already produced, already on the way. So those are already good. Those are on the way to us. And we do have the option to where if we needed to, we could place another order. So if the mini kits sell out, we can place another order for the mini kits with the previous supplier because now they're a little bit like, oh crap, we're losing their business. But yeah, they still won't turn over the files. But anyways, so if the mini kits sell out immediately, then we can probably place another order for those, but we'd have to have a minimum that's going to do that.
Yeah, because with 333 kits, that's
$50,000.
Yeah,
it's too much.
It's too much money.
Yeah, it's $50,000 we paid in renderings.
We can't.
So we can't re-render those.
If we had that kind of money, we'd pay off our vehicles.
Yeah, yeah. So we can't re-render them all or even a portion of them. You got to figure that some of these we have in round and square that we paid for both of them, especially in the beginning. So there's 333, and we'll say on average it's $100 for the renderings, but some of them are $200. Some of them were less than 100, but we'll just say 100, maybe 150 is the average. So you can do the math yourself. It's a lot of money that we paid for those renderings. So we just can't re-render everything. So yes, Autumn Treat will likely be discontinued. Literally, if you would like a kit, I would go ahead and purchase it. We're not trying to do FOMO, but this all came to a head 2 days ago, and we let our artists know last night what is happening. And so now we're letting you guys know today. We will post it to the socials about the sale and that we are changing suppliers. And we were hoping to have a smoother transition. We were hoping that the previous suppliers might work some things out, but they just, they weren't willing to work on most of the things. So, we are not trying to create FOMO, but that's just what it is.
It's like a bad relationship, you keep on thinking things will improve and then keep on saying, oh, we'll try better. And then we just fall back into the same exact pattern. So,
which had happened over the last 2.5 years because she'd say, yeah, we'll get better. And then communication and talking really rudely to us was just a standard. So yes. All right, let me see if anyone has any questions or comments. All right, yeah, not in time for that. So Michelle, hopefully that answered your question. So happy and excited for you guys, the Dragons and Diamond Dust. Thank you. Whiskey Witch, North Carolina. Yes, it'll be Franklin area, Franklin, Waynesville, something around there. There's a church that's available in Waynesville. And I'm like, can we buy the church? Because it's actually bigger. What did you call it? That we could do a retreat there. What did you call it? Spirit of Bella?
No, the crafting sanctuary.
Oh, crafting sanctuary. Yeah. So there's like a church, and we could just, it's about the same price as other houses, but then it has more rooms.
It's got like 8 bedrooms.
Yeah.
So we could actually make it into a retreat. It's got a big old huge area. Right now it has a whole bunch of pews.
Yeah. So we could just, take those out. Is that okay to do that to a church? Just like take pews out and, leave the stained glass and the piano and things like that if someone comes to a retreat wants to play it. But then that would get us the room to like set up tables and then also like set up the 3D printing printers and stuff in it too. We would just have to update it because it's a little bit outdated. So we would have to like update it. But that was like, we might go check it out because I'm like, yes, there's parking and there's like a little lot and it's already zoned for commercial and real and what's it called? Residential. Yeah. So it's zoned for both. And so I'm seriously considering buying a church and then we could do a YouTube on it. Like we bought a church. So we definitely have to visit that when we go there. Let's see. Whiskey Witch. Good to see you. All right, we answered that. Congratulations on your adventure in North Carolina, said Sherry. Thank you. It was at the last retreat. I even have a note. Where's that note? Can you hand it to me or no? So the people that I sat with at the retreat in Virginia, most of the people were like from North Carolina and surrounding areas. Yeah. So most of them were for like in the surrounding areas. I have family over there and even the person that I was sitting with. So she said, Nicole, great to meet you. I really enjoyed your company. Look forward to making one of your creations. Stay in touch. Safe trip back to New Mexico. And then don't think too much about moving to North Carolina. Family is everything. So that was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say like icing on the cake, but that was just kind of like yeah, I know. Like at that retreat, I was like, I really want to be closer to family, new friends, my, old friends that are still in Georgia and North Carolina, Tennessee, Pam's there. And it's just like, we should have moved when Jamie retired, but we stayed here because of the small business. And we don't want the small business to define our lives, I guess, anymore. And Jamie's job that he currently has is remote, so he could do that from anywhere. And then we have the one employee that is here. That hummingbird is looking for food. It keeps looking for the food on the thing.
You want me to go put syrup in it?
It needs syrup. So we have the one employee that is still going to work here. The other employee, it was kind of last minute. There's been a bunch of changes all at once, is having to go back home. And so she gave her notice and her last day was yesterday. So we have our original employee, she's been working for us for, I think 2 years, maybe 3 years now, will still be with us. And so she will handle orders, but we are going to eventually move to a drop shipping model. So that's another reason changing suppliers is we're going to be moving to a drop shipping model so that we don't have money tied up in inventory like we have had, and then we can like be able to produce and release images faster and not have money tied up so that we can continue to do that. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. So they have turned churches into something else. Okay, cool. Let's see. Maybe the sponsor renders another shop does. What, Cheryl? Sorry, I don't understand. Can you say that again, Cheryl? I'm confused. And I'll have Jamie tell me where we're talking about. Congrats on this new chapter in your lives. Praying for safe and smooth transitions in all aspects. Glad you're doing what's best for you and your family. Yeah, and I've had like my dad's going through some stuff with his heart and was in the hospital. And, my Mima isn't getting any younger. Neither are my grandparents. They're in Atlanta. Jamie's family, we have his grandma that is in Arizona. And then, he put stuff in there. And then we have his dad that is in Idaho and his sister is in Colorado, but we would probably see them just as much flying to see them. them. My mom would still be in Las Vegas. My sister for now would still be in California. She's actually thinking of relocating back to the East Coast. Maybe we talked about it. I don't know if she'll end up doing it or not. But she's talked about it for like a couple of years living in North Carolina. So hopefully like she would move. So, we'll be able to get to our family by, plane, and that'll be fun. Ooh, a retreat. Yeah. Right. Wouldn't that be fun? So excited. I'll get to see you more, said Pam. Yeah, absolutely. Like we're going to see each other every week. So, that would be awesome.
Enough, then we can like start putting some Airstream trailers around for extra rooms.
I think that it would just be campers. Airstream trailers are very expensive. I think we'd have to go the camper route. Let's see. My uncle in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, bought an old chapel and turned it into his house. It's beautiful. See, that's what I'm saying. They've turned churches into something else. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure you can. Oh yeah. So like the sponsorships. Yeah. For the renders. So yeah, if we could get like enough people that would pay for the renders for an image, then we could get those re-rendered kind of things. So maybe we could do that situation.
I want to turn the steeple into something that you can actually go up into.
Oh, and look at like the stars or something.
Or a steeple into an actual like telescope.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Jamie, and stars and things. Yeah. So Cheryl, that is an option maybe with doing that, where if we, if enough people want us to re-render an image and we would get enough people to, put a deposit down, then we could re-render the image. And the renderings are a lot cheaper. So we negotiated down, we were negotiating with both of them actually, and we negotiated, and it is like $60 cheaper an image, which you guys might not think that's a lot, but like if you order 10 kits, that's $6 per kit less for rendering. So like that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, buy a big church to do retreats there. That's what I was like, we're going to go visit that church. And the church has been on the market for a while, and it keeps decreasing in price.
If we just get that, then maybe down the road we'll have enough to still get a mountain house, like a place with views.
Yeah.
Because that's what we really wanted.
That's what we want. That's what we're looking for, is like with the view, wake up with your coffee, go out and have a view, which we can now, but like we'd be in the trees.
And then the cats would be really happy to have a screen-in porch.
Yeah, screen-in porch.
If I leave the back door open, the cats just like to stare outside.
Yeah. Yeah. So the acoustics would be amazing. So yeah, so lots of things that we're working on. So big changes, but they are all in the positive, because we are also looking at fostering or adopting, but we need to move and get situated and then start that whole process. And yeah, so that's why we are making moves sooner rather than later, but we don't have like a definitive right now we're moving. So holy diamond painting Batman, that would be awesome. Right? So all good things considered, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for us? And then the truck tray you'll list after we get off, so you guys can purchase that. There is the colors that are on sale right now. All of the diamond paintings will be on sale. Yep. Sale starts at 5 p.m. So that is in 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. There will be one final Hannah Lynn image that I'm going to put up there, and then you guys can purchase those. And they'll just be 20% off, because I can't not do that one with all the other ones that are there. So it'll just be 20% off like the rest of them. I think that one's in round and squares. Yeah, that one's in round and squares.
Yeah. So sorry, but
it's necessary.
FOMO.
Yeah. Sorry for the FOMO, but it's just kind of what we have to do.
Yep.
So there is the possibility that if enough people wanted us to re-render an image, maybe we could do that sponsorship thing, that we would, be able to do it. But if there is an image that you would like to purchase at 5 p.m., they will be 20% off for all of the images, whether they're on hand, whether they're pre-order or international.
Yep.
And then after the 24th, we will deactivate the listings or at least zero them out. And then we will figure out, we're continuing to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, because rendering that many kits is a big financial burden that we can't handle. Yeah. And it's also a big time burden, because we still care about quality. Nicole goes over every rendering to approve it sends changes if necessary, and that takes hours for each kit on her part. So we
sometimes I was even having to do the dots, like
333 times. Let's say you get really efficient at it and spend an hour on each kit. God. That's 333 hours.
But some of those are doubled, so it's even more than that.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are in round and squares on those listings.
Yeah,
so
not realistically
like 370. So it's 370 hours just on those. Yeah.
Plus the money.
Yeah. Sleepy Pumpkin will be listed for pre-order. Yes.
We'll need to update that. I think that one's still.
I think it just sold out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say Sleepy Pumpkin like had just sold out. Oh, that was a brand new one, right?
Yeah. You were just there.
Oh, sorry.
Right there. Yeah. So we'll have to.
So that one I will list by 5 p.m. too. So by 5 p.m. I will relist the Sleepy Pumpkin. Heidi, I don't know if she's around, and you can help me see if there's any other images. Do you guys see any other images that you want that are not listed as on hand and don't have a pre-order option? So Sleepy Pumpkin Dragon is for pre-order. And then what was the other one? See, I've already forgot things. Oh yeah, list the Hannah Lynn kit that I showed you guys that last week. So there won't be like a sneak peek of it because I don't think I have time to do that.
Unless the new truck tray.
Oh, list new truck tray. So if you guys see any other ones that are currently listed on hand and stuff like that, yeah. Anna says you were doing the dots, researching, telling them what DNC color they should use. Yeah, it was getting outrageous. Like, I'm not a designer, and I was literally like having to redesign images, and it was taking like an hour just to do that. It was getting to be insane. Insanity. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So we're not doing that anymore. We're not gonna, you know, or as Jamie said, be in a bad relationship. I've been in those before, so we're not going to stay in a bad relationship. So yes, the sales start. You know that I have them. So sales starts at 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time. So yes, it would be 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Correct. Yeah. So let me know, Heidi, if you see any others, or if anyone while we're still on here sees any that we need to relist. But I think I had gone through and done like a whole bunch of pre-orders for a bunch of them. So yes, so we need the boxes from the old suppliers in order to be able to do new kits. So and they are biding their time, I guess. And so I'm just looking to see if there's any. So we will work with the new supplier on doing renderings, but they won't be able to they can produce them, but they won't be able to get those sent out to us until they have boxes. And we may just have to pay for new boxes with the new supplier. So it's a whole bunch of things that are in the work, but hopefully these are good things. So these will all be pre-orders. We don't have to worry about an image running out of stock if we can't order until next Friday. Correct. Yes. So Michelle, if a image is on hand and it sells out as on hand, then I will be keeping an eye on them every day. I know Heidi helps me, Pam helps me. So, you know, if an image that you want to purchase gets sold out and you're getting ready to purchase it, send me an email. I'm happy to with the help, I'm happy for the help, because we're getting ready to leave too. So we've got to get the business and the house and the animals ready to.
Add Lucille to the text message.
Oh, you add Lucille?
No, you add.
Oh, Lucille? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Heidi,
Lucille.
Heidi says.
Oh, thanks. Lucille.
That one just sold out.
Oh yeah, that's the one where we have a couple on hand, but it's the wrong. They have to reprint them and send them to us because those are the ones that the covers were too tight on them, which is continuing to be an issue where the covers were getting stuck to canvases, and of course they don't want to take responsibility for that. But anyways, so yeah, So 8/24 is going to be the final day to order any images that you see on the website. Just assume that they are not going to be rendered. Maybe they will be in the future, but just assume that they're not going to. So if there's an image that you want, make sure that you get them. I know that Emma Casey's are pretty popular and people reorder them a lot. So Emma Casey's, a bunch of those might be re-rendered, but again, we're going to have to look at like sponsorships for re-rendering or something like that. And or like a deposit for that. But most of these, like we still have them on hand. So I guess some of the images might stay up there if we still have them on hand, but they would be taken down if they're.
I wonder if there's some sort of plugin or some sort of app we can use on the website where people can almost fund it like a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And once it gets to a certain funding amount,
then we can do it.
Maybe. Then we can do it, and then they can use what they paid
towards it. That's what the other
thing.
Small business that Cheryl's talking about. That's kind of what they do. So they pay a deposit. So then they'll get the canvas for whatever the price is, and they've already paid like a portion towards that price. So like they pay $20, and then it might be a $50 kit. So then they only pay $30 for the kit when it comes down to it. So literally all of these images that you see will likely not be done again. So just go through, see if there's canvases that you like, because if they are on hand, they will be 20% off. Once they sell out, they will be listed for pre-order and will be ordered next Saturday, the 24th. If they are listed for pre-order already, then they will be purchased on the 24th. So the 24th at 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time, which is 4 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, whatever that translates to UK and Australia and all of those places. So it'll be 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time so that we can get that order in with that original supplier that day and paid for and have them start production on it. So all of these images that you see, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. So we will see what happens after that.
14 pages of images.
Yeah, it's a lot of images. So does anybody else have any questions for us? Otherwise, we are going to hop off of here and go eat something or order something to eat or something, probably some Taco Bell. So we will order that, and then we will get to work on that list, which is our listing kits for pre-orders that Heidi or anyone else is helping with. And then list the Hannah Lynn kit and list the new truck trays. So the diamond painting tray sale, which is seen here on these discounted items, that goes until 5 p.m. And then we are discontinuing those, which we had already done this before we knew all of the diamond painting stuff would happen. So by that, we did the Facebook member giveaway. Yeah, we did that wheel last week, Antoinette. So we did that wheel then. So these will be discontinued at 5 p.m. That's what we had already done. And then now we set it to where all of the diamond paintings that you see, international, US, on hand, pre-order, all of them will be listed for 20%. So that code will go into effect at 5 p.m. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Helps with the algorithms. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the bell button to be notified of future videos.
I don't have a bell. I'm pretending.
Yeah, and so some of the images, like I know we have a lot of yellow fairy tale, dragon mama, stay, like we have these on hand. So as long as a kit would remain on hand, like if it doesn't sell out with a sale, those would remain on there, but it would be taken off for international and it would be taken off for pre-orders. So all of those. But yeah, so I did that already. Okay, I'm going to do a giveaway for anyone who's here. I also have to do a giveaway for the Beat the Heat event. So let me see if I can find that. But while I'm working on that, let's do this one. What is it called? StreamYard giveaway tool. So if you are here watching this lovely live stream and you are still with us, hashtag change is good. All right. So if you are watching the live and you want to put in hashtag change is good, then we will enter you in for a $10 gift card to Art de Nicole. And if you email me, like right after you win, then I will get that gift card to you and you can use it on the tray sale or you can use it on the diamond painting sale.
You want to show people the truck tray again?
Oh yeah, you guys want to see a truck tray again? So this is, oh, someone's on Discord. This is this one. So this is the truck tray that Jamie is going to be listing after we get off the live. So that will be listed. It's not on sale, but it'll still be listed. So this tray you can get with the for the Bella Art Spooky DP Long. If one of the mods wants to put in that link to the Bella Art Spooky DP Long again. And so all of these trays will count as an extra entry into those giveaways, which with that event, we have, oh, I need to change this. So with the Bella Art Spooky DP Long, we have a lot of sponsors. So we have us, Bella Art de Nicole / Bella Art Diamonds, Beaster Blanks, Crafts of Crashly, Butterfly Effect Wares, Wendy K Designs, Diamond Painting Daily, The Design Company, The Zamora Boys, Knox River Art, Tracy's DP World, and Heather from Diamonds and Dragonflies are our current sponsors. If anyone else wants to sponsor or do a giveaway, oh, also Shanna is donating a kit. And Heather wanted to pay it forward on the kit that she won. So the kit from Pam is going to also be part of the giveaway in the Bella Art Spooky DP Long. So these are the trays that if you purchase one of them, doesn't matter the size, then you will get an extra entry into giveaways. Also, if you work on a Bella Art Diamonds kit, you get an extra entry into giveaways. So lots of ways to get extra entries into there. I showed them the truck. What else did you want? Oh, the giveaway wheel. All right. And then Pam did the giveaway wheel for the Beat the Heat, which I know we said that giveaways would be random and we would not like go crazy with giveaways because we have a lot that's happening. Now we have even more that's happening this month. So we're going to do a giveaway for a $10 gift card?
Sure.
Yeah, $10 gift card to Bella Art de Nicole. If you are participating in DP,
You can literally everything. Definitely check the app about it.
Well, no, what's my heart rate? My heart rate's probably at like 80, right?
The watch says it's time to stand up.
Well, it was at 98 7 minutes ago. It's been hovering around like 100. Sometimes it'll go down to 80, sometimes like 120.
Tamara E.
Tamara Breitner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at 103 now.
103.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Someone hit my Monopoly Go thing. Rude. So Tamara, send me an email, sales@bellaartdenicole.com for your $10 gift card. I'll go ahead and get that out to you so that you can use them on either of the sales. If you also like want to shoot me like a message on my Facebook, like if you don't get it right away, then let me know and I will work on that because I got other stuff to work on, but I will get those out to you. And then let's go with if you are participating in, oh, I think we got to do this one first. And then do another one. Should we do another gift card on this? No, I do have ADD. What of it? What of it?
You just said ADD.
ADD. What does that stand for? Attention Deficit Daily Disorder? I don't know. So send me an email.
Disorder.
Disorganized disorder. I don't know. Anyways, right now. I feel like my heart's racing, especially now that we're talking about it. Is anyone else's heart race more? Get them back, Nicole. Wreck the Monopoly building. I know, right, Jen M? Like, I think it was Shireen who hit my thing. Like, dang, leave my buildings alone. Although that's part of the game because you get points for like hitting the buildings and then you can just rebuild them for cheaper. So the mermaid needs to be relisted. That is the only one, Antoinette. I may not relist because I do not. That was the other issue that we had was some images were not looking like what the rendering was. Also, so two things, because I'm going to be ADD. So, what is it? Someone finished the kit, and didn't tell us while she was working on it. So I only found out after she finished the kit. What is the one that I was just looking at yesterday?
That was the game.
What is it called?
Adventure.
What is it called? There is a canvas.
Something nerd.
Oh, nerd.
Type in nerd.
Type in nerd. Okay. So they sent the wrong drills, and they said that the customer placed the wrong drills. And no, it turns out that they're new drills. They're 16 facet drills that are supposed to be like, I think it was 829. What was that I texted you? It was like 829 was supposed to be like a peachy color, and it was like a gray color. So like I sent it to them. And 948. So here is what 948 look like. Right there. Here's what 948 is supposed to look like. So of course, the first thing that they do was blamed it on the customer for placing the wrong drills and would not figure out what the issue was. So I pulled out the kit and figured out what the issue was in like 0.5 seconds and told them. And then she said, I'll look into it. So if you a fantasy nerd, oh, there's a cute Wooga. He was sleeping on the way. So fantasy nerd, so they will have to fix those drills. So if you have fantasy nerd, then I will be getting them to send you the correct drill. So if you have it, don't start working on it. What was the number? DMC 8 something. I'm going to email you guys too. So 829, make sure that you don't start working on it. 948.
You just say a new number every time.
Don't place the 948 drills because I have to get them to send you new drills. So don't do those. And I will be, Shireen is taking out my Monopoly landmarks. Shireen, if you're on the live, stop with the landmarks. So I will get them to send the drills to everyone who needs them. And yes, so just things like that have been an issue that we are just like, no, not going to put up with this anymore. So the mermaid will not be relisted because I do not like how the rendering turned out. And they basically said that we would have to pay for a whole new rendering. Or they said that I needed to figure out what the colors were, which Cheryl, if she's still here, she can attest to. She was trying to help me with a couple of images that I was not happy with them to try to figure out how to replace the drill colors. So that is just not one that is going to be relisted, which Heidi, will you send me a message because that other one that you have, I also don't want to relist. So I need to take it off of pre-order. Heidi, what was that kit? Because I'm going to take that off. It's the mermaid, I think is what it's called. I think that's like exactly what it is. Let's see. Yeah. So it's this one. This one right here. So the mermaid. So that one will not be relisted because it was like too harsh, the colors that they sent. And a lot of those were like their new 16 facet patented drills, whatever nonsense. And basically they were not the right shade. So I mean, some people might like it, but I was not happy with how the shading was. And so I'm not going to relist it for sale more. So we actually need to take this off entirely. So the mermaid for outside needs to get taken off too. You can just do that right now. So this one, Starry Fortune. Starry Fortune, I still think that I can fix these. I'm still going to work with that supplier to try to, because that was one of my issues with them, is I was like, I really, like, these were never addressed. So I'm going to work with them on that to see if I can still get it figured out, or if I need to get new drills from the new supplier. But when Heidi was doing it, like these were a little bit harsher colors than they should have been, which I think that it's just the shade of the drills. So yeah, we're not going to do that one. And then Starry Fortune, yeah. So Starry Fortune needs to be zeroed out. I think those are the only two. It was that one and the Fantasy Nerd. So Fantasy Nerd, they sent the wrong drills. So that one is an easy fix. These other two, I'm going to have to work on them. And yeah, so I think it's just the shade of the drills. So maybe if I get those shades from the new supplier, if I pay for those drills, maybe they'll look better.
We have 10 on hand.
Yeah, just zero it out for now. Because we can just relist it as on hand later, like when I get the drills situated.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, just cancel out those. I think those are the only two, unless someone wants to tell me another one. I'm pretty sure that and Fantasy Nerd were the three that I had issues with that I'm still like fighting them on fixing. All right, let me see. Change is good. Yeah. So if you guys want to enter and you're in here, you could do hashtag change is good. And then we're going to give away a $10 gift card.
Am I zeroing out
tomorrow's
fantasy
here. No, because they can fix that.
Okay.
Yeah, they can fix that. That's just the drill color. Like they just sent the wrong drill color. It wasn't that it, yeah. The more you watch your heart rate, the more it races. Yeah. It should be off limits during lives. Yeah. No hitting landmarks. Well, we can't do anything. Let's see. My game likes Jamie. It just keeps going to him for a shut first. I know. We always have to like do new people. We don't hit Pam. We don't hit Anna. Try not to hit you, Jen. I always skip you when I'm playing. I just do like find another person, then eventually it'll choose another person. So let's see. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Are there going to be more 4.0 trays put out, the ones with the magnetic gate? So Carrie, we're trying to clean up here in the office because of the move and getting everything situated. There is a box of 4.0 trays that the employee who was her last day yesterday was kind of putting them together to see how many of those trays we had. So I could just post them in the Facebook group and say, like, these are going to, you know, if you would like any of these, contact me, kind of thing. So yes, there were some 4.0 trays, but I feel like there was only like 8 or 9 trays. So if you want to send me an email, Carrie, sales@BellaArtDeNicole.com, you can send me an email and I can let you know, since you're asking me, like what tray colors we have, and it would just be those. So we're not doing those again. But we do have like whatever we had extra of. So, okay. Not one of mine. You all deserve better business partner. Absolutely. Malacca. I wouldn't relist that one. So Malacca I fixed, and I fixed Malacca with the drills that I had on hand. So remember I sent you pictures, Heidi. Didn't it look better? So I sent you pictures. So I just need to let them know that one on how to fix it. So, cause I fixed that one. That's right here, isn't it? Yeah, Malacca. So Malacca is right here. I mean, I can't pull this up there. So like her face looks fine, right? Like the original, I mean, she has a painted face because she's Native American, right? And that's with the headdress and everything like that. So she does have a painted face, but I fixed that one with the drills that were given. And again, it's the 16 facet drills were here and they were a different shade. And so that was like the, that was like the problem with 16 facet drills that are supposed to be so much better are not necessarily better. Their colors are off. But I fixed. You wouldn't do pre-orders for her? Okay, well, I mean, then no one can purchase it again. That would kind of suck. So I think I'll still list that one because that one was fixed. It looks better. I could tell them exactly what to fix, which I have a list already. So I think that I will still list that for pre-order because we would still get them here and I fixed it. So I think it looks fine. Let's see. I've only been to your board for a shutdown twice to comment. My game doesn't go there. Tamara says, I finished New Friend by Megan Lynn, but did see an album for her finishes in the group. Are we allowed to create one? I'll get Pam to create one. Can you put in the text messages like Pam to create albums for the remaining artists? You think she looks gorgeous, Isabel? Doesn't she? It was only the face. Everything else looks fantastic. And I would hate for people not to be able to get this image again. I do think it looks fantastic. I just needed to change the face to where it was kind of all one color instead of there was like what green drills? Wasn't there like a green shade? I think there was a green shade to it. And then like the red was in more places. So I just kind of like evened out. There are green drills and it does give some of that like shadowing effect. So I did leave those on there, but I fixed it to where it was kind of like all one color instead of like blocks of color. So yeah. So I think I fixed it and it's fine. So I think I told you which one's Heidi, but if not, then I can get with you on which ones I did to fix that one. So, all right. Anybody have any other questions? So we're going to do the giveaway for the change is good. So anyone who is here could enter in for a $10 gift card to Bella Art de Nicole to be given today. Use it on the sales. Someone hit my thing again. Rachel. Wait, didn't Rachel just win? No, Tamara just won. Sorry, I saw Rachel's name, and that's why. Man, I got my thing damaged again. Rude. So Rachel
Squirrel.
Robertson, congratulations. You won a $10 gift card to Art de Nicole. Congratulations on that. And I'm going to do another one for you guys who are participating in Beat the Heat 2024, which I have your names on the wheel, so I'd be able to know if you actually were participating in the event. Yay, Rachel, you're here. I love when people are here. All right. So we're going to do, if you're participating in hashtag Beat the Heat, that's all right. All right. So if you're participating in Beat the Heat, if you want to enter in the hashtag Beat the Heat, then we will enter you in for a $10 gift card if you're watching the live and participating in the event. All right. So while we are waiting on that, does anybody, and that's only for people who are participating in the event. So just so you know that. I know who's participating. So congratulations to our 2 winners already. And then we have a couple more to do.
What?
What's doing?
I'm fixing your watch.
Oh, okay.
Since you can't be on your phone right now. Ha.
Rude. Oh, are you leaving, Em? Okay, good to see you. Have a great rest of your weekend. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll ask Pam if she can create the albums for some of the people. Yep. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Or any other thoughts, concerns, questions, all that good stuff? Any clarifications that you guys need? Let me put this like down there. Just like that. Yeah, over my face. Yeah, that works. Nice. How does it do that? I don't know. Yes, mermaids are okay for the spooky event. So we're doing for the Bella Art Spooky DP Long. It is mythical or mystical creature things. So like dragons, mermaids.
Would you prefer that one?
No, mini.
Okay.
Mini, please. I've had that one before too. Yeah, Amy. So I can get that posted. It was just I had enough drills, so I just used the gray drills to like replace some of that face. That's just kind of recent things that have been happening, and I'm working on it. So I might even email everyone who ordered Malacca and just say like you might like how the face is, but I changed it, and this is how I changed it. So
you can change the color of her dress.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the pink. Or, I mean, not the pink. I don't like the pink. I like the blue. Yep. So you can work on Charlotte. Yeah. So we opened it so that you could participate in more things. So it's mythical creatures, spooky, or fall inspired diamond paintings. So again, if you work on a Bella Art Diamonds kit, you get a double entry. If you order one of the trays that are up there, then you get a double entry into the giveaways, which you can find them if you go to all diamond painting trays. It's these 4 right here. So you get double entries into the giveaways. So, but yeah, so can't believe I missed out on Beat the Heat. Well, you can still join. It's got like 14, 15 more days, whatever it is.
Now,
on there.
now the heart rate button is on your
face. So I can find that even
and you
even
can actually
faster.
see the date now.
Oh, geez.
And the day.
Okay. Heidi, you texted me them? Sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. So Amy, yeah, I recently finished fixing that one. So I will probably work on it this week, sending an email out to people who purchased Malacca to tell them like what drills I use to like just do it the way that I did it. But if you like it the way that is, then that's fine too. All right. Everyone, make sure you get the handle-ins if you want them. There are several still on hand. Yep. Ooh, the kettle one. I got 2 of the others. Now I need that one. Right, Isabel? I created that one. It's a little happy cauldron, I think we called it. Yeah, I like it. All right. Anybody else have any questions for us? Anyone else want to enter in for Beat the Heat? Make sure you spelled it correctly. It will pick it automatically. So make sure that if you are participating in Beat the Heat and you are watching this live, then we will enter you into that. You have like 10 seconds. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Let's see who it is. Oh, Tamara again. Congratulations,
Man,
Tamara.
Tamara.
You're lucky today. So congratulations, Tamara, for entering in for the giveaway for people watching. And then we're going to do it one last time. So we're going to do what?
Adventure.
New adventure?
Yeah, that's
Or hashtag no adventure.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So we're going to give out one more $10 gift card to Bella Art de Nicole, just for people who are watching here. So if you do a hashtag new adventure, which if anyone doesn't know, we're getting ready. We're figuring out a move to North Carolina to be closer to family and friends, and maybe buy a church and have a retreat place. We'll see. And we have a new supplier. So if you want to enter in for that, anyone who is watching the live, we'll do a $10 gift card to Bella Art de Nicole. I will send that to you today so that you can get it for the diamond painting trays that are discounted until 5 p.m., which is 1 hour and 45 minutes from here, which is why I need to get off of this live to finish the things that I said I would finish. So these, if you add them to the cart, they are on sale right now. And then these tray colors will be delisted. This was something we were already doing before the stuff came to a head with diamond paintings. And so all 333 of these will be listed for 20% off at 5 p.m., which again is in 1 hour and 45 minutes from now. And they will all be 20% off, whether they are on hand, whether they are on pre-order, or if they are international. So Malacca is gorgeous, right, Amy? I'm like, I don't want people not to have it. I just didn't. Heidi pointed out that she didn't like the vase, and I was like, yeah, I could fix that. And so I was working on it, and I was able to do it with drills that I got. So if you run out of drills, they're still going to fix it. Like, they would still send drills. That's not an issue. They're supposed to send them faster. I'm going to hold them to that. It would take sometimes 2 weeks for them to send drills. I'd be like, every day, I'm like, do you have a tracking number? Did you send those? Did you send those? Like, I'm like a freaking broken record. So I'd like to not have to do that anymore. So all of these images are more than likely going to be discontinued. There might be some where we might do some sort of like pay a deposit, and then once we get enough of a deposit, then we will re-render them, because we are not getting the images from the original supplier. They will not release those. Not that they're going to do anything with them, but we just won't have the renders, and so we would have to pay to re-render them, which 333 images will say on average times 100. Some are like 200 is $33,000, $33,300. We don't have that kind of money. If we did, then we would just stick with what we're doing, I guess. But yeah, so we will not be re-rendering probably most of these images. So if you would like to purchase them, then make sure that you get them before they will be discontinued. The only way that they won't be discontinued is if we have them on hand and they don't sell out of on hand during the sale and go to a pre-order. Then if we still have them on hand, those are the only images that will probably remain active, is those images that we have on hand, which I know, like Yellow Fairy Tale, Prairie Sunrise, Merchant. So like some of the beginning ones, I think like Misty Falls, we have a bunch of, Ghost Ship, Mermaid Falls. So like some of them may remain on there, but they won't be 20% off. So if you want to get them on hand right now, then they're 20% off. If you purchase an on hand and a pre-order, they will not ship until the pre-orders get here. And it's still going to be that 2 to 3 month window, but we're hoping that they will do faster than that. But then the whole order would ship out by then. So all of these images. Isn't Merchant cute, Anne? I know. I love Merchant. I think Lays was the first one. And then Merchant, I think, was the second one. Merchant was the round that I did because I was like, let me test the rounds, which The rounds were acrylic, which they say in the listing. But the acrylics weren't bad. But with the new company, they're resin round and resin square, and they're the same exact drills minus the 16 facet drills. So they have the same supplier of drills as our previous company. So they won't have the 16 facet drills, which again have been giving issues. So that's probably a good thing. So they won't have those, but they will have the original drills and stuff. You'll still get the same sparkliness. Yeah. And I've been looking for suppliers. Like I've been testing. I don't even know how many I tested that we got here. So we've been testing like a lot. Why are you looking at houses and not listing that tray?
I can't find. I can't do that from my phone.
Oh.
I'll do a lot faster on the computer.
You're looking for what? The church?
I can't find it.
Oh, it's on Zillow. Are you on Zillow?
Is it not on Redfin?
No. Well, it might not be, but I know it's on Zillow. I have it under my saved homes. There you go.
Share it.
So here's a church we might buy. Because it would be in Waynesville, so that would be a little bit closer to
Waynesville.
Yeah, it's in Waynesville. So it'll be a little bit closer to doctors, because that's kind of the issue that my dad's running into now. Is he was supposed to meet with a cardiologist on Wednesday, and then the cardiologist wasn't there in the small town, and so he had to reschedule, and it's like October and he has to drive there. So we would still get, like, you wake up in the mornings and you could still look at the mountains.
I found it.
So it is. Were you worried that it was gone?
Yeah.
No, it's there. It was a Baptist church. So yeah, so here's all the pews. So we, just kind of take out the pews.
Ivy adorned.
I know, it said ivy adorned. Hold on, here's the ivy adorned. There's the ivy right there.
It has a grand piano in it.
That's what I said.
I knew about the organ. I didn't see the grand piano.
Yeah. So you could like keep them. No, it's not an organ. Huh? Organ has the things back there.
No.
It's not an organ.
It's just an electronic organ.
Ah, okay. So yeah, so it has that. And then it has the piano too. So yeah, we could just say we bought a church, and then we could just there's 7 rooms. 7 rooms? Yeah, 7 rooms, 5 bathrooms. So we could totally 2 bathrooms. I thought it was fine. So 2 bathrooms. There's sort of a quasi kitchen. And yeah, because there's a stove right there and a thing. And then it has the stuff behind it, so we can put a gate in for the dogs and stuff like that. But yeah, so it would be closer to the city of Asheville. Sorry. Because I have doctors that I would need to go to. I go to doctors every month, and then every 6 months and stuff like that. So vein specialist, pain management, I don't know, whatever the other doctors are. So I would need to schedule those for there. And so Asheville is an hour and a half from there, I think. And so it'd be an hour away from my family. So not distracted at all. I know, right? I was like, what is he doing over there? Magic in a Bottle and Snow Girl turned out amazing. Yes, we still have those on hand too. This is normal for them. We just don't get to see it. We're always 50,000 different directions. All right. So I'm going to do this really quickly.
There's a hotel right there. So the people that don't fit in the church for the retreat.
Oh.
Just literally within walking distance across the street.
Oh, and then we'll just have enough tables because we'll take out the pews. Pews. Because it's residential, and then we could have a spot for the what do you call it too? Printers.
Yeah.
And we could even build, because we would save money. We can even have whatchamacallit, a casita. What is it when you have the craft space? Anna knows. What is it called? A she shed, something like that. Yeah, we're always like this. All right, you can enter in for a countdown of 10 really fast for hashtag new adventure. If you're watching the live and just want to enter in for a $10 gift card to Art de Nicole that I will get you today, so you can spend them on the sales. So get that in 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
7,
you said really fast.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Be funny if Antoinette won.
Yes. Real quick. Pauline, congratulations, Pauline. So congratulations to all of our winners. And Tamara, that was an extra special winner today. She's very lucky. Yeah, so the hotel right there would be actually pretty cool.
The Diamond Painting
We're gonna
Church.
make this a reality.
We're
No, I like the other way.
The crafting sanctuary.
The crafting sanctuary.
Yeah.
I like that. It's cute. But yeah, so lots of changes. They're good, even though it's not so great on my heart rate, but it has been, decisions are still being made and things are happening and things are moving along. Change is good, like we said earlier, and everything happens for a reason. So first time winner, yay, Pauline, congratulations. Let's all clap and be happy for the person that won that wasn't us. That's what they did on a cruise one time. And then we can go on cruises again because we'll have someone to watch the animals because we don't have people to watch the animals here. Oh, yeah. So we can't go anywhere. And all the retreats are like on that side. So it'd be easier to get the retreats instead of like driving all the way this way.
Except for that Western one.
Except for the Western one, yeah. The Western one, the one in Portland, is the only one that we'll have to fly to at that point. But the rest of them, and then we can have a Bella's Crafting Sanctuary. Yes. And then we could even have it set up to where it doesn't even have to be like people could just drop in too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll work on it. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are not stressed out like we are. Hopefully you guys are happy for us and what this means for us and a family and our family and all those things. Does anybody have any last minute questions? Otherwise, I will hop off of here. Totally jealous of the ability to get your retreats. I know. Well, Rachel, maybe we'll have one before we leave here. Maybe we'll do a retreat because she's in New Mexico. So maybe we'll do a retreat or like a get together or something before we leave from here. So the people from like El Paso can come.
Just like a 3-person retreat.
Probably. Well, we have like 2 rooms, or we have 1 room that someone could stay in.
And a couch.
We do have a couch. And we do have a cot at the office. So if someone wants to stay on a cot. But yeah, so we'll get that figured out. But congratulations to all of the winners. Make sure that you join Bella Art Spooky DP Along, which counts for spooky kits, fall, autumn kits, or mystical creatures. So dragons, fairies, mermaids, all that good stuff will count for the event. So enter in for that. So send me an email, Pauline, sales@bellaartdenicole.com. If I don't type it in wrong, sales@bellaartdenicole.com to claim your prize. Send me an email and then I will put your email in. So send me an email from the email that you're going to order from, because I will put that email in for the gift card to send it to you. So send me an email, sales@bellaartdenicole.com. Congratulations for your first time win. Yay, welcome. But yeah, so we are going to hop off of here and we're going to go do that stuff, all the things that we were talking about doing before 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time, when all of the dime paintings, which will most likely be discontinued unless we have them on hand, they will be for sale. So 20% off, international, US, on hand, pre-order, all that good stuff. One final order. So the 24th is when we'll make changes to the website while we're traveling. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think we'll be at Granny's then. No. Where will we be? Will we be at Dad's on the 24th? The 25th will be at Mima's, yeah. So we'll be at my dad's, that's fine. And I will work on, we'll be at my stepdad's. I will work on the ones that are no longer on hand will be discontinued. And then the ones that are still on hand, they will be there until they sell it, kind of situation, or until we, I don't know, do a mystery box and get rid of them. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. As always, you can reach us, sales@bellaartdenicole.com, if you have questions, comments, concerns. It may take a couple days to get back to me, for me to get back to you, because our other employee is going to be working for us remotely, but only when she has time in the evening. So it'll be me handling all of the emails again, which I kind of was anyways, most of them. All right. So thank you everyone for watching. And then we will see you next Saturday. Nope, we will not see you next Saturday. We will not be live because we'll be traveling. Maybe we'll do one from the car. Maybe
just
we
check
might do one from the cards, check in with you guys, but we will not have a live next weekend because we will be traveling. So we will see you the following weekend. Oh, Pam, you could be on the live because we can do a live real quick while we're gone, because I forgot you wanted to do Saturday. So just stay tuned. We'll make an announcement as to like when the videos will be. Might just do like a pop-up this week or something like that. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Have fun looking at church. I know we're definitely going there. We're going there while we're there. So thank you everyone for watching, and then we'll see you live at some point in the next 2 weeks. And thank you everyone for the support of our small business. And then until next time, we'll see you then. Bye everyone.
Bye.